This is next week. This is what you need to know for next week, and it's really important. Magnetic declination. This is true north. Let me get, can you guys see my cursor fine? Okay, this is true north. A line from any point on the surface points to the North Pole. It's represented by a star. Magnetic north, because of the inside of the Earth, the very inner core is solid iron nickel. The inner core. The outer core is I don't want to call it liquid, but it's like a liquid. It'd be like a pudding, iron, nickel. And then you have your mantle and then your crust. The outer core, as the Earth is spinning like this around the sun, as we go 1 day, 2 days, and then a whole year later, we're back to here, that pudding releases from the Earth's outer core magnetic lines. Earth is amazing. These magnetic lines circle the Earth. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. The sun's doing what it wants to do. It's flaring off solar rays. The Earth, because of the magnetic field, is not affected by those solar rays. And guess what? We get to have an atmosphere. I'm going to play a little meteorology on you, but Earth is amazing. And that's what keeps us having an atmosphere, is this magnetic north, okay? Magnetic spheres coming off of the north and south poles. Okay, grid north. This north is established by using the vertical grid lines on the map. You have magnetic north, true north, and grid north. Declination is the difference between true north and magnetic north, okay? True north and magnetic north. All maps have these. Your compass will point to magnetic north. Your map will tell you north, okay? This is magnetic north in motion. The magnetic north changes. It has changed over the 4.6 billion years we've had Earth. It has gone magnetic north. It shakes out. Dr. Rydell is a pretty well-known area geologist, and I asked him one time, I used to TA with him, used to work with him, I run his labs for him, and I asked him, I said, what happens when the north becomes the south? He says, we don't know. Humans weren't here to know. Yes, they know, we have evidence that it changes in the rocks, but magnetic north changes. Look how it's changed. 1900 up to 2020, this is geographic north, and this is magnetic north. So that's what Casey's going to teach you, is the declination. Here we are in the Washington State. It's about a 20-degree east, right here, magnetic north, true north. The declination is 20 degrees north, okay? Those are important things he'll teach you next week. Why do we need to know all this? So that we can navigate using a map, the ground, and a compass. And most important is to not be lost. You might get lost, but you don't have to stay that way. So make sure you come to Casey's class next week.